like I said, at this stage, I can respond to literally everyone because I'm not. My channel is at that stage. If it grows, that will eventually taper off, right? Because it's like last night, for instance, I got a call. You'll see it on the, I think it was a Global House video. It says, dude, did I do something to offend you, right? You haven't responded to any of my messages in a long time. And if this person that is saying this is like, I was shocked because I'm always responding to them. But I wasn't getting the messages. So and not just him, others. So I emailed off to customer service, YouTube, blah, 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 what's your issue, this and that and the other thing. And I said that. And then I'm like, I end up turning around and writing another email. This is in the middle of the night, like dark 30, 3 o'clock, 3 a.m. Okay? I went back like 2 months. And, oh wow. Here's these comments. When normally this gentleman, who I know, I just have that feeling that in person I would get along with, okay? But I get this, holy crap, there's all these frickin' messages. So I'm combing through every video, shorts and the long form ones, right? And I'm finding comments from other people as well. And I'm finding comments that I know I've responded to, because like I said, I'm visual that way. And it's not there. My response is not there. So I'm emailing customer service again. So I didn't actually shut shit down until 6 a.m. So I'm dragging ass right now. I haven't done my walk, my daily walk, so I'm going to be doing that tonight. But I tell you what, man. I mean, I saw this video, and I think it was a YouTube produced video. 1 billion with a B watch hours per day on YouTube. Imagine all the techies running around trying to keep that shit working. 1 billion. YouTube is, man. YouTube is fat, man. YouTube has bags, big garbage bags, loads of freaking money coming in. It's all off of you and me and other creators, right? So, and that's fine. That's the business. They provide the platform. We get to talk about what we're interested in, or whatever it is. And if people like it, then advertisers want to advertise on it. And YouTube gives you here's a little sliver. Like you're going to one of them all-you-can-eat buffets, and the guy's slicing the roast, and like you can see through it. It's like that. Like, dude, can you it's like a fucking razor blade, man. That's funny as shit. I'm like, dude, it's all you can eat. Cut the son of a bitch. Give me that. I want that meat like that. But I don't do that anymore, right? But I used to. Especially in Vegas, man. Oh my God. The seafood buffets, man. The lobster. and the locks. Another tangent. So I've hit the monetize button, okay? And right now it's only monetizing the shorts. So I have to do something with AdSense or something. But I'm not going to bother my friends, okay? I'm going to work through it, right? I'm not going to hit the easy button yet. Big ass dark clouds ahead of me. But like I said, I'm not going to hit the easy button. I'm going to work through it, figure it out. Use customer support, blah, blah, blah. What am I doing wrong here? Why are these not monetized? You know, it's not, you know, at the end of the day, meaning the end of the month, there may be a Snickers bar waiting. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking like 10, 12, 16 weeks from now. Because they have to mail a pin to my stateside address. I have to take that pin and put it in the AdSense. And got to do this. There's all these little hoops they have you jump to. They don't just say, okay, you've made it. Boom. You know what I mean? It's like they want to make money off of you. And therefore they want you to make some money. But they're really in no hurry to give that money away because those advertisers are still paying them to advertise on certain types of videos. So they have to share it, right? So they're in no hurry there's no easy button. There may be. I may be pumping sunshine, you know? I may be full of hot air. Oh, I know I'm full of hot air, but in this instance, so I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting journey. But you know, they talk about memberships and badges, and you can create different badges. You know, I'm members of a few channels, and I've supported them for years. I allow myself a certain little play money, right, every month that I can, sponsor a channel, right? So I said, okay, I went ahead and hit that button. Why not? Create memberships. If someone wants to be a member, what I plan to do is put up videos that cannot go up on YouTube. Period. Meaning it's going to have copyright music playing and frank conversation, outtakes, stuff like that. I mean, different benefits to there. I started clicking on it. I just like level 1. Okay, let's just start here, and it starts. Actually, I turned the page. It's like level 14, and I'm like, I was just frazzled. Like, what the hell? Just starting to rain now, or sprinkle. But so it takes some effort, because okay, I want to come up with my own emojis, right? For different levels. I mean, I like that. Many people like that. Now I have to turn the wipers on. But, shit, I may have to cut this in half. No problem. But, now let's come. So I have to sit down and take the time, create some stuff, create a bio, other than I'm back, something that people can relate to. I need to clean up my language. I've needed to for decades, right? But now is a good time to think. Because probably better time than because advertisers don't want some smuckatelli dropping F-bombs every 30 seconds or 5 seconds or 10 seconds, right? So, and I need to keep it clean in case someone's watching it at home and on the big screen, you know, and it would be nice. I just want to have that, but and then because of the mountain scenery or whatever, and then their child walks through the room and they're hearing me saying the F-bomb. You know what I mean? I don't need that. They don't need that. I don't want that to happen. So, man, I got a hankering for a one-pot ice cream. I'm in the wrong place. Sure, pull out in front of me. Perfect. Yeah, really good. And no signal. Gosh, you know, most Toyotas that I see, the turn indicators work. My word, man. Just do it, man. No, I'm going to pull out in front of you and do 20 clicks while I'm doing 100. It's a 90 kilometer per hour zone. I'm doing 100. So not really fast, but someone pulls out at 20. It just sits there. You know, if you're not thinking, or if you look away for 2 seconds to grab your coffee or adjust the stereo or something, or your phone, boom, you just ate a bumper. But they don't seem to pay attention to that here. I don't know. Right now I got a Grab driver on one side, a express driver on another, a U-turn, motorbike U-turn. Got a guy on a little Honda or something crawling up my pipe, tailpipe. No, I don't think it's a Honda. At any rate, and then this guy here is just like, yeah, sure, on a motorcycle. Just jumping right out. Anyway, enough said. I've babbled enough. You know, I'm glad I got my glasses ordered. I'm glad I got my temporary crown done yesterday. No pain, no nothing. It went like clockwork. You know, there's places that can do it the same day. But you pay. You know, I'm going back to the States. Do the math. It's expensive. I gotta rent a car. Gotta get a room, right? Room's $20, 25 bucks here, you know. Now I could go down to the sporting goods store and get a tent and sleep outside, and then buy a 1 month membership at 24 Hour Fitness and go shower in the morning and actually get a little workout, you know, and I would save money and have a sore back. I'm not that cheap, but I can be frugal. So anyway, got the tooth done, got the glasses worked, got everything in progress. I've got my room booked for Pattaya. I've got my airline tickets booked. All I need to do is well, I could just email, but my car service that I always use, always faithful. Maybe I'll throw their name up. I don't know. You know, I don't mind promoting businesses that are just rock steady, you know. Rock steady. But they're prompt, always on time or early. Clean cars, they don't stink, you know. It's not like somebody has a cat and the cat piss everywhere or smokes, and you know, it's just, you know, I know a lot of smokers, right? I used to smoke. But, you know, you smoke in a car, customers come in, you know, you get the deal. So, I've got all that booked. Got my flight to America booked. I'll reserve a car later. I haven't, I mean, you can show up and get one. So it's not like it's, you know, but I'll have one, not to wait, you know, when I get there. But I'm almost at the crib, man. So I had to go to the big city, you know, the big city. Whoopee. Man, I'm just seeing that cow hanging his head over the fence. Holstein. It looked funny as hell. Okay, this guy coming, I'm gonna wait. Go ahead. Yeah, we got 2 bikes coming. That lady old as dirt. God, better than me. So, I said I think it's about enough for now, about 6 times. So, I appreciate you guys watching. This will probably be split up into 2. Because 35 minutes, I think, is a lot to ask for this type of video. I can find a place to split it and say part 2 tomorrow. There's these ringneck doves. They're pretty. I like the sound of them too. All right, I'm gonna stop in the middle of the road. Nothing behind me, nothing in front of me, but road. So I appreciate you watching. Have a great day. Bye.